Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So let's have a look at Scale SKL token. This you can say this is an OG token back from 2020 or 2021 bull run. As you can see, at some point it was basically trading above 80 cent. So basically its market cap actually ended up hitting its highest peak back somewhere around 1 billion. As of now it's at 194 million, as you can see here, and the token has started to show some signs of life. So recently it did not even perform that well. Back in December it actually ended up peaking somewhere around 7.9 cent, and as of now it's at 3.3 cent. And if we look at the last 3 months, the token has had really good last 3 months. As you can see, it has shown a little sign of life, I would say. So in this video we'll take a look at its price action, and we will also look at why the token has started to go up. And I won't be going in depth on what it does and what the scale is, because it is an OG token. You will find a lot of videos on that. So anyways, let's look at it. So to understand a scale, it is really easy. So basically they are a gas free zero gas fee blockchain, as you can see here. And the reason why the token started to go up would be because they introduced fair blockchain, so which is the first where AI lives and MEV dies. So introducing fair, the only MEV resistance layer 1 blockchain built for the merger of AI and finance. So the MEV is a little bit, you can say, a villain. So basically it is maximum extradable value, refers to the profit that validators or bots can make by manipulating the order of transactions in a block through front running sandwich attacks and censorship. So it's hidden tax on a users. So basically this is a bad thing. Over $2 billion has been extracted from blockchain users through MEV. So recently there was also a big news around the Coinbase. The Coinbase loses around 300k in MEV bot attack, as you can see, after 0x protocol contract error. So this was, I would say, a pretty big deal. It happened on August 15th. So this basically it did push the token even higher if we look at its price. So it was, I would say, a really big deal. But after that the token did start to go down. So they also have had some other updates that includes like Skale Labs launches social file incubator as well, and beside that they also did have some other updates as well, as you can see here. Now this is their chain. As you can see, the number of new accounts have gone down. The active accounts are, I would say, fairly good, around 2k, but it's not going up, so it's not that good overall. I would say they have been doing fairly well. Even if you look here at their peak, they actually had like over 25k active accounts, but as of now their blockchain is not that hot, as you can see. And even if you look at the number of transactions, they are only like 22.9 million and nothing more than that. And if we look at on the DApp radar, this is how it looks like. Overall network historical transactions have gone up, so I would say that's good. But again, it is in the uptrend, I would say, so overall that could also be good. Anyways, now if we look at the token itself, that is where the things get really interesting. So if we just try to look at from the fresh perspective on the like weekly time frame, this is how it looks like. So the token has been in the downtrend like ever since March of 2021. The token did have a massive token unlock, so that could be the reason why the price has been struggling. Like here, the token supply, or the token supply, was relatively low, around 2.4 billion, and as of now it's at like 5.7 billion. So I think that was due to supply increase, the token struggled. Anyways, now if we look at the token as of now, it has been struggling to break this trend line. So like if it can close above this trend line, I think the token could be uh, waiting to hit a massive rally, because this is a significant downtrend, and if it can break it, I think it could look really well. So that is if it can break it. As of now, again, the token can go as high as this, and again it can reject it eject from here as well, so that is a big possibility. So like it can search as high as 4.8 cent or even like 4.6 cent, but after that it may actually eject somewhere around there and it can continue to go down. That is one possibility. But again, if it can like break above this trend line, I think things could actually look really well for the token. So like if it can break above from here, we may be looking at the surge as high as 6.9 or even 7 cent. If the surge continues, we could be looking at surge as high as like 8.6 or even like as high as 13 cent. That is a possibility. Again, I think overall it depends on if it can break above this trend line or not. So if it can like break above this trend line, I think these are the sell profit zone that you can take profit if you're holding this coin. Again, as of now, the token continues to like it continues to reject on this trend line, so that is the one thing that you should know. As of now, if we look at its trend that it is following as of now would be this one. So if we look here, it just went up from this trend line again. So even okay, so I don't think that this trend line should be good, so I think we can use this trend line as well. So as of now, the surge happened without any, you can say without any legit news, because I could not find anything that could have pushed the token higher. They did have this like the switch got flipped, Scale partners spotlight with Gunnies, but beside that they did not have anything else. So I'm not sure why the token did go up, or I'm not sure about this massive you can say pump. It could be due to this like you can say this break of this trend. So this was a massive trend that it just broke, so the surge could be because of that, or even like let's check the bit if it got listed there or something like that. Again, nothing there. So I think this massive pump was just due to breakout from this setup. So this setup does seems really good. So again, if it continues to trade above this like trend line, this purple one or this red one, I think we could like go as high as the next trend line. So like it can do this, it can retest here and it can go as high as 4.7 cent. That is a possibility, and I think that can happen if this surge is sustainable. So I think for to do that, it does need to hold above this trend line, or it can also do this. So it can also go down and it can touch this and it can break out afterwards. So I'm looking at these two possibilities, and I think one of them will most likely play out. So let's see which one happens. But again, I would say the biggest resistance it has is going to be on this massive trend line. So if it can break that, we could search as high as 6.8 or even like 8.7 or even like 13 cent is a possibility. Anyways, I just want to cover this coin. I will be back with more. Thanks for watching.